It's time for the Sport Corner Siam Hockey League News. The Sport Corner Siam Hockey League News is brought to you by Big Chili Magazine, where in this issue there's an interesting article by Maximilian Wessler titled 50 Years of Natural Disaster in Thailand, where he talks about the different disasters starting with the September 1966 flooding of Nong Khai province and finishing with the forest fires from April and May of 2016. It's pretty amazing how Thailand pulls itself together time and time again after each of these natural disasters. Our games this week were on Thursday, December 14th. In our first game, at 8:30, we had the two new teams, Expedia and Hertz, facing off against each other. Expedia came into this game on a big 3-game win streak, beating the Spitfires last time out 2-1, dominating the Aware the week before that 5-1, and blowing out Hertz the week before that 11-1. As long as Expedia doesn't get lax about their game, they should be able to continue in their winning ways. Hertz have really been struggling this year. The first and only game that they won was when they beat the Spitfires 5-2, but the game before that they lost to Expedia 11-1. The hardest thing for them to do right now is to not fall apart after a team scores 2 or 3 quick goals on them. If they can remain solid and play as a team, they can compete with any team in the league. When it came to the puck drop, at 8:30, Expedia only had 9 skaters, and, as per Rule 6.5, a team must have 10 skaters and 1 goaltender, so Expedia had to forfeit, but they decided to have a friendly game instead. Expedia opened this one up 5 minutes and 15 seconds into the first period with a goal from Jordan Sharpshooter Ashton, which was assisted by John Sheknovsky. Just over 2 minutes later, Expedia scored their second goal of the night, which was an unassisted goal by Yadi Edikainen. 2 minutes later, Hertz finally get on the board with an unassisted goal by Andy Brine. 30 seconds later, Hertz tied it up with a goal from Mu Tengsakol, with the assist going to Carly Hill. 3.5 minutes into the second period, Ralph Dittmer is called for hooking. Hertz did a great job of killing off this penalty and to keep the scoring opportunities down. 4 minutes later, and Expedia takes the lead again with an unassisted goal by Remo Nefenegar. With just over 4 minutes left in the period, Hertz tied up again with a goal from Mike Triaka, which was assisted by Bill Bredesen and Justin St. Denis. 30 seconds later, Expedia take the lead again with a goal by John, which was assisted by Win Kuakau. 45 seconds later, Hertz again tied up with an unassisted goal by Justin St. Denis. With just 20 seconds left in the second period, Rob Taylor from Expedia and Andy from Hertz are both called for roughing. 40 seconds into the third period, Hertz take the lead for the first time all night when Carly scored a beautiful one-timer off of a pass from Ralph. 1 minute later, Expedia tied it up when John got his second goal of the night, with the assist going to Mike Wilson and Yohani playmaker Iaz. Just 3 minutes into the third period, and Remo is called for slashing, and Expedia fought hard to prevent Hertz from getting many scoring opportunities. At 10:19, Hertz take the lead again with a goal from Mu, which was assisted by Andy. At 8:37, Ichiro Hara is called for slashing. Expedia did a great job of killing off most of this penalty, but 1 minute into the penalty, and Hertz increased their lead when Justin gets his second goal of the night, with the assist going to Bill. With just over 3 minutes left in the game, Rob is called for hooking after he is slashed by Kim Lidberg, sending both players to the box. With just under 2 minutes left in the game, Expedia pulled Yves Gabarreau to give them an extra attacker and to try to bring the score within 1. With just 7 seconds left in the game, Kim scored an empty netter to finish this one off 8-5, with Expedia leading in shots 34-29. The star of the game for Expedia was John Sheknovsky for his 2 goals and 1 assist. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to Carly Hill for getting her first goal in the SHL and notching an assist, and had a chance to talk with her after the game. I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Carly Hill. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, great game.
Yes, it was fun. I'm glad Hertz finally made another win, so it's good. Starting our winning streak.
Exactly. So what was going through your head when you scored that goal?
Well, I think it was my D partner that set up everything, so I was more standing there, and all I was thinking of, can't miss this. It's an open net, so just tip it the right way. And luckily it bounced off my stick well.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
In our second game of the night, at 9:30, we had the Sukhumvit Spitfires facing off against the Aware. The Spitfires are coming into this one on a bit of a losing streak as they've lost their last 3 games. For them to pull out of this losing streak, they need their netminder, Dream Unkal Patanasuk, to stay strong between the pipes. But they also need their top guys, Ernesto Ladies Man Bauer and Harrison Ace Otstemelt, to keep adding to their point totals. But they also need their second-level guys, Adrian Myers, Scott Murray, Tan Lippenpet, and Richie Geravanen, to really step it up. Aware coming off a huge 7-3 win over Hertz last time out. Currently, they're still trying to find a full-time goaltender. Last week, they had Patrick Leduc. This week, they'll have Juiz Lertitsiri. One of the things that Aware are doing well with is that they spread their points over the team, not just one or two stars. They also have a strong defensive team with the likes of Patrick Lundback, Christian Olofsson, Yin Tan Krokriat, and Nikki Sukpanchirion. It's hard for teams to get good scoring opportunities with these guys. Aware opened this one up just over a minute into the first period with an unassisted goal by Pu Suichirad. Things went back and forth after that until just under 5 minutes left in the period when Spitfires' Scott Murray scored with the assist going to Steven Sproul. With just 2.5 minutes left in the period, Aware take the lead again with an unassisted goal by Ryan Yaden. Just under 3 minutes into the second period, Mungkor Sukwibun is called for high sticking, and Aware do an amazing job killing off this penalty and keeping the Spitfires from getting many scoring opportunities. 7.5 minutes into the period, and Aware widen their lead with another unassisted goal, this one coming from Devin Michael. 4 minutes after that, Aware get their third unanswered goal, this one coming from Mungkorn with the assist going to Pooh. With 7 seconds left in the second period, Top Ratapong scores Aware's fourth unanswered goal, with the assist coming from Darius Konatopads. The end of the second period saw Aware up 5-1. Just under 2 minutes into the third period, and the Spitfires finally scored their second goal of the night, this one coming from Richie Giravana. Unfortunately for the Spitfires, sub-netminder Dewey locked the net down after this, and the final score of the night was Aware 5, Spitfires 2, with the Spitfires getting 6 more shots than Aware with 29. The star of the game for the Spitfires went to Michael White for his great offensive play. The Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game went to sub-goaltender Dewey for stopping 27 of 29 shots, and had a chance to chat with him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Pizza player of the game, Dewey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow, great game.
ก็เล่นดีครับเพราะทุกคนช่วยกันคนในทีมช่วยกัน
He said because like all the teammates help and support him. That's what he said.
And you stopped 26 of 28 shots?
เนี่ยเขาบอกว่าเนี่ยป้องกันไปตั้ง26 ลูกจาก 28 ครั้งรู้สึกไง
มันก็รู้สึกดีนะ แต่ว่าผมทำคนเดียวทำถึงขนาดนี้ไม่ได้หรอกก็คือทุกคนในทีมเป็นคนช่วยผมเลยทำถึงขนาดนี้ได้
He said he feel great, but the all like the teamwork, all support that make it happen, not only him.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our Week 6 games are on December 21st. Our first game of the night at 8:30 is Hertz going against the Sukhumvit Spitfires. Hertz are coming into this one after getting a forfeit win and also an 8-5 win in the friendly game between them and Expedia. For them to add another win in this one, they'll need their goalie, Lance Parker, to stay strong in the net, and they'll need to continue playing as a team. The Sukhumvit Spitfires are on a 4-game losing streak. For them to turn things around, they'll need Dream to seal up the net like he did early in the season, and they'll also need their top goal scorer, Harrison Ace Otstemelt, back on the ice, and their top pointsman, Ernesto Ladies Man Bauer, to continue putting points up as well. They'll also need Adrian, Scott, Tan, and Richie to start adding to the points as well. In our second game of the night, we have Aware facing off against the Expedia. Aware at the top of the league right now with 10 points after Expedia had to forfeit their last game. For them to remain strong, they'll need to support their sub-netminder, and they'll need to continue spreading their points around and keep playing as a strong team. For Expedia, first and foremost, they'll need to make sure they have at least 10 guys ready to play at the puck drop. And they'll also need to forget about their forfeit, move on. They'll need their top goal scorer, Jordan Sharpshooter Ashton, to continue putting the puck in the net. And they'll need Yohani Playmaker Iaz to continue setting up plays as well. To add to this, their second-level guys, John Sheknovsky, Mike Wilson, and La Chamna Ratakanal, need to really step it up. That's all for this week, and I'll see you at the rink.
The opposite was very strong. I was good.
The Sport Corner's Siam Hockey League news is brought to you by Big Chili Magazine. the best-read expat lifestyle and news magazine in Thailand. It covers interesting issues in Bangkok and the region while bringing its readers engaging stories and various exclusive interviews, food reviews, and more. You can find the Big Chili magazine in bookstores and online at thebigchili.com.